Hello, everyone. In 1999, a Russian eye surgeon named Dr. Ernst Moldashev led an expedition to one of the most mysterious mountains on Earth, Mount Kailash. What happened after that expedition shocked the world. After returning to Russia, Moldashev made a series of extraordinary claims. He said that years earlier, 4 Siberian climbers had tried to climb Mount Kailash, and within just 1 or 2 years, all 4 of them aged rapidly and died. One member of his team even claimed that Mount Kailash is a time machine, a place where time flows differently, causing people to age faster. Others began repeating similar stories. Hair and nails grow unusually fast near Kailash. The mountain is hollow inside. Ancient mythical beings are meditating inside hidden caves. These claims spread rapidly. Even today, if you search Mount Kailash online, these stories dominate the results. But how much of this is actually true? Does time really behave differently near Mount Kailash? And if Mount Everest has been climbed thousands of times, why has no human ever climbed Mount Kailash? Let's separate myth from reality. Where is Mount Kailash? Mount Kailash is located in western Tibet, about 100 kilometers from the India-China border. Its height is 6,638 meters, which is 2,200 meters shorter than Mount Everest. So technically, it's not even close to the tallest mountain on Earth. But what makes Kailash unique is its shape. From many angles, it looks almost like a perfect pyramid, with extremely steep slopes where snow struggles to stay attached. And more importantly, its religious significance. The only mountain sacred to 4 religions, Mount Kailash is considered holy by Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Bon, Tibet's indigenous pre-Buddhist religion. Each tradition believes something different, yet all agree on one thing: Mount Kailash is sacred. Millions of pilgrims have been walking around the mountain, a 52-kilometer circumambulation route, for thousands of years. Hindus and Buddhists walk clockwise. Jains and Bon followers walk counterclockwise. In Hindu belief, Mount Kailash is the home of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. One famous legend tells how the demon king Ravana tried to lift the mountain and was crushed beneath it when Shiva pressed it down with just his toe. Buddhists believe it is the dwelling place of Chakrasambhara, a tantric deity. Jains call it Ashtapada, where their first Tirthankara attained liberation. The Bon religion considers it the axis connecting heaven and earth. Only one other mountain on Earth is sacred to 4 religions, Adam's Peak in Sri Lanka. The Lakes of Gods and Demons. Near Mount Kailash lie 2 lakes: Lake Manasarovar, freshwater, full of life; Lake Rakshastal, saltwater, lifeless. They sit just 2 to 3 kilometers apart, in the same environment, yet are completely different. Many believe Manasarovar is the bathing place of gods, Rakshastal belongs to demons. But science offers a clear explanation, which we'll get to shortly. The river source mystery. 4 major Asian rivers originate near Mount Kailash: Indus, Sutlej, Brahmaputra, Karnali, a tributary of the Ganges. These rivers support hundreds of millions of people. From a geological standpoint, this concentration of major rivers near one mountain is extraordinary, but still natural, not supernatural. Is Mount Kailash an artificial pyramid? Because of its pyramid-like shape, some claim Mount Kailash was artificially constructed by an ancient advanced civilization, possibly connected to other pyramids around the world. Others say a mythical city like Shambhala lies hidden beneath it. But geology tells a different story. Mount Kailash formed naturally during the Ice Ages, when glaciers carved sharp faces into rock, a process known as glacial erosion. Similar pyramid-shaped mountains exist elsewhere. Matterhorn in the Swiss Alps is a perfect example. No aliens required. The Manasarovar Rakshastal mystery explained. Rakshastal is an endorheic lake, meaning water flows in but never flows out. Over centuries, water evaporates, minerals stay behind, salt concentration increases. That's why Rakshastal is salty and lifeless. Manasarovar, on the other hand, has outflow, preventing mineral buildup, keeping it fresh and lifeless. This phenomenon exists elsewhere too, like Lake Balkhash, Kazakhstan, Barracuda Lake, Philippines. Does time really behave differently near Mount Kailash? Short answer, no. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time can only be affected by extreme speed, extreme gravity. Neither exists at Mount Kailash. There is no evidence of unique magnetic fields, accelerated biological aging, time distortion. All time dilation claims trace back to Dr. Moldashev. And here's the key point. He was not a physicist or geologist, he was an eye surgeon. None of his claims were published in peer-reviewed scientific journals. He also believed mermaids exist, vampires are real, evolution is false, telepathic superhumans live in India. In Russia, an entire book was written debunking his theories. Even the story of the 4 Siberian climbers has no names, no records, no death certificates. The Russian Mountaineering Federation officially stated no such expedition ever existed. So why has no one climbed Mount Kailash? Not because it's impossible, but because it's forbidden. In 2001, after global protests, China imposed a permanent ban on climbing Mount Kailash out of respect for religious beliefs. Even legendary mountaineer Reinhold Messner, the first man to climb all 14 peaks over 8,000 meters, refused to climb it. He said, "One should not trample in mountain boots on God turned to stone." The final truth. Mount Kailash is not a time machine. It is not artificial. It does not bend space or age humans rapidly. But it doesn't need to. Its real power lies in something far greater. Faith, culture, human belief. Sometimes the greatest mystery isn't supernatural at all. It's why humans want to believe it is.